Well, friends, I've been following this story. This story is quite interesting, and it's interesting because, of course, of course, hey, Kelvin is a man that Amber wants and Brittany wants at the same time, but at the same time, Brittany is defending her father, and Kelvin is defending his mother, and both his mother and father are. Let's go.
Okay.
Julie, Preston, Julie.
Hey, Detective Willis, how you doing?
So nice to meet you. Thank you for coming out.
Well, go right ahead. Have a seat.
Okay.
Have a seat.
All right.
Let's get
So,
started.
Julie, let's get right into it. Tell me about what's going on.
Well, just out of the blue, my husband served me with papers and asked me for a divorce. Just like that.
Okay. Was there anything going on before that happened?
I mean, nothing really unusual. We had a few little family things happening, and then also, he did something really, really horrible that made me so angry. He gave his ex-wife $100,000.
His
He
ex-wife.
did what? He gave his ex-wife $100,000.
Yeah.
Julie's not even explaining the situation, but of course she's now putting herself into the victim. No, I'm not saying that Ken don't have in parts that he's wrong, but she's making it seem like all of this is coming from out of nowhere. Understand that the reason why he gave Mama not the $100,000 is because of whatever it is that they've gone through, and besides, she's tried tricky means of working her guzum.
What was that about?
He didn't even discuss it with me, but it was out of guilt. I'm sure.
Okay,
So-
and how did you feel about that, Julie, about that
I
$100,000?
was really angry. I mean, wouldn't you be angry if he didn't even talk to me about it? There's been nothing that has really warranted him asking me for a divorce. We've been fine. We were totally fine until we got here.
She said nothing was warranted of anything at all. Just so in other words, her talking to Brittany's mother certain ways and the way she was very brass and harsh and insulting, that is not warranted at all. I guess it not merit, I guess.
And then all of a sudden,
And do you think there's anything going on with him, his ex-wife?
wait, what? No. Are you kidding me? She's like so loud and obnoxious. And come on.
Julie,
Yeah.
Julie. Now, I hate to make things sound cliche, but you know how you get them is sometimes how you lose them. And I don't want that to sound like any kind of way, but I just don't know his character. Let me say that much.
No. No.
And Julie, let me ask you this. If it wasn't his ex-wife, could it have been some other woman?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm pretty sure not. I mean, I wouldn't have no reason to suspect him of that, but there's definitely something going on.
So she doesn't believe that Ken might be having feelings for Natalie just the same. Why? What's the reason? So in other words, Julie's believing that, she has the good. She think that her thing better than anybody else thing.
That's why we wanted to see you today, because we really need to make sure that we nail this guy.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm here for, to make sure we get to the bottom of it. I want to do this personal favor for my man, Kelvin, because it does sound like it's personal.
Hey, Preston, bro, I need you to tell this guy for at least a few weeks. And if you can, also check in on his ex and see if there was some type of motive for him to give her $100,000. Maybe she might have some dirt on him. That's something we need to check into.
Yes, please.
Okay.
But,
All right. So the gist of it is that now Ken is going to now be followed. This is quite interesting. Why I said I'm looking at this one is because, of course, Kelvin doesn't know yet, that Brittany is the lawyer on the other side of things. So you can see how the karma is setting up for that particular piece of the motion. Even though I know y'all wanted the karma to come back with her and Amber, but it seems as though the karma is coming in another direction. The karma is coming from their parents. Which I don't know if it's even full karma either, because as I've said before, yeah, it might be girl code, but Kelvin didn't fully invest in Amber, and Amber, is still kind of moving around. It's not like she really is serious about any relationship as yet. That's why I kind of don't really count it that much, like some people count it. But it's quite an interesting feature as to where we're going with this particular thing, because now it's going to be tailed on all of this. Now, I'm just shocked that Julie believed that her thing is so good, is so one of a kind. She has the glamity, the icky, sticky icky. And the sticky icky is so great that she doesn't believe that Ken will take it from somewhere else, or that even Mama Nat is of any competition to her. She believes that because she has won the job, that she don't believe that she can lose the job. Hey, let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to y'all soon.